Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be filming a full face of makeup plus an eyeshadow look featuring the Morphe X James Charles palette. This is what it looks like in the inside. If you would like this video and would like for us to create many more videos, please comment down below, subscribe. So I prime my lips with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer, and I'm just going in and just blending out those creases because my eyelids do crease a lot, and if I don't prime them, then the shadow will not stay. And they recommend that you use a wet primer for the James Charles palette. They recommend that you use the MAC paint pots for priming, but I don't have that yet. I've been looking at getting it, and hopefully the shadow still works. So for my first shade, I'm going to take the shade Rusted, which is this kind of orange shade, but it is and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that orange shade in my crease, and just using a Morphe M441, which I messed it up because I washed them incorrectly and they frayed. So I'm just going to pack that into my crease that I'm creating. So just like I did on the other one, I'm going to start putting that into the crease and just building that shade up. So I'm going to go back in with the shade Rusted just to blend out those two shadows and have a seamless crease. So for the next shade that I'm going to use to deepen my crease, I'm going to take the shade Escape, which is the purple, deep purple shade here. I just use this shade, so now I'm going with the deep purple shade to darken my crease. And I'm just going to take a Real Techniques number 2 brush and just pack that in my crease just to give it more definition. And I will be going in and blending it out. I'm just going to put it down in the place that I want it. To blend out the deep purple shade called Escape, I'm just going to use this angled crease brush and just go in and just start blending. Blending, blending, blending. Which is the most important part. So next I'm going to go back in with the Conceal and Define concealer from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to cut my crease with that same brush that I used, the Morphe M432, to carve out my eyebrows. And I'm just going to use that same thing just to cut my lid and just give it some shape. Our lid shade, I'm going to go in with the shade Artistry, which is this purple dual chrome. So we're going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on it, on our brush, and we're just going to use a small little shader brush. So to give it an even more pinker look, I'm going to take the shade Skip, which is this very bright pink shade, and just put that over Rusted and just make the look more pinker and more purpley. But for primer, we're going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Primer. So I'm just gonna spread that all over my face with my hands, just like a moisturizer, but it's a primer. Step is foundation. We're going with the Maybelline CoverGirl 24-hour Super Stay foundation in the shade 356, which is Warm Coconut. And I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just go all over my face and dot it. And my nose, especially because my nose is the first place to get oily. So I'm just going to do some bouncing motions and just blend, blend, blend. For concealer, I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So to set my under eyes, I'm actually going to take some Coty Airspun powder in the shade Translucent. Just kind of swirl the top a little bit because I don't want a lot of powder under there. I don't want to look cakey. And just go to my cheeks and start blending up. As you can see, I'm doing up motions. Because then up, I'm going to go in with highlighter. I just use this 101 brush from Beach Cosmetics. And what I like to highlight with are these two shades here in the James Charles palette. I don't know the name because my list dropped. But I'm just going to swirl these two together. And I'm going to tap off the excess and go in on the side and start blending.